This is the Marvel Legends Infinite Series Captain America, the Winter Soldier. Marvel Now Captain America. Figure is part of the first wave of the Captain America Winter Soldier Marvel Legends figures. Here's the rest of the assortment, and these three are made up of the Black Widow, Winter Soldier, and movie Captain America. You need figures to build the Mandroid. These are the variants for figures 2 and 3, and here is the Photoshop artwork. Alright, now this is the 2014 comic book Captain America, or the Marvel Now. Marvel seems to be rebooting, revamping their universe, their comic book universe every year, and for 2014 we saw a lot of changes with the Avengers team, with the X-Men, almost all the characters of the Marvel universe. And 2014 Marvel decided to give Captain America a new look, and I actually like this new look of Captain America. I mean, Captain America is it's not exactly my favorite Avenger or comic book hero of all time, but ever since I've watched the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I've grown to love the character. Now, the comic book, on the other hand, is a different story. I'm not a big fan of the Captain America comic book for some weird reason. I'm more of an X-Men fan. I've been reading up on the Avengers, and I'm really beginning to appreciate who this guy is and the kind of character Marvel has written him up to be. And this is his new look at the beginning of 2014. The old spandex suit has been replaced with a bunch of armor, like his gloves, his boots. He even has this chest armor instead of the old chainmail. He's wearing, instead of that mask, he's wearing sort of like a helmet mask, as you can see, with the chin strap, and like this part is a little bit more solid. And I really, if you never read up the Marvel comic books in 2014, one of the things you might want to read up is the Infinity crossover event, and I thought that was pretty cool. It was a little bit out there, literally space, aliens, and whatnot. Not a big fan of that, then yeah, maybe it's not for you. But I did love it. I loved how Steve became the leader of he sort of became the unwitting leader of the galaxy, the galactic force that were fighting this big menace of builders, ancient race of engineers and designers called the Builders. And he played a very, very convincing leader role as a leader. Anyway, onto the figure. The figure is a not too bad of a sculpt. It comes with his trademark shield, which you can plug in on either wrist, there or there, as I've shown you in the beginning. You can also peg it at the back, which is how Cap usually stores his shield. There should be straps here, or straps there, but Marvel decided to scrimp on that. Articulation, he's got a bulge. Oh, paint apps. Paint apps are not that great. The body is okay. It's really the head sculpt that's that big of a problem. If you're sifting through several of these on the pegs, which I'm sure you'll be, make sure you want to check. You can peep at the side of his helmet. Make sure that the wings are painted evenly. Make sure that the A is straight, dead center, at the center of his helmet. And as you can see, there's a little bit of smudging right there. Make sure your A is clean. The eyes, make sure the blue on his eyes are painted correctly, and that his eyes aren't dorky or anything like that. The chin strap, make sure the gray is painted on correctly right there. See, there's still some missing paint right there. It's not completely painted out. And then finally, the star. You can't see this, but this is the only star you can check. Make sure it's evenly painted. There are no excesses, smudging, or fingerprints. And if you can do peep, this part has a lot. I've seen figures that have chips here, here, and there. This is, I don't know, for some weird reason it has chipping here, so just be wary of that. Other than that, I guess Excuse me, I guess it's okay. Articulation's got a ball jointed neck on a hinge. He's got a nab crunch or ratcheting hinge joint for his upper torso. No waist articulation, which is a bit of a surprise since this is an Infinite and Marvel Legends figure, mostly for adult collectors. They got rid of the waist articulation. Ball hinge shoulders, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, ball hinge wrists, ball jointed hips, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, calf swivel, ball hinge ankles with the rocker joints. And you know, if you've been keeping up with San Diego Comic-Con 2014 during the Hasbro panel, Hasbro has said, oh, in 2015 we'll be changing the molds of the figures, and we were like, I was like, okay, interesting. Are you giving fans what we want? And they said, oh, we'll be removing some of the articulation. Oh my goodness. And they said that, oh, the articulation, because we wanted to focus on the sculpt. We did not want to sacrifice aesthetics and the sculpt, you know, so that, whoa, so that we could keep the sculpt. We decided to remove some of the articulation. Come on, Hasbro. Really? Cut the crap. You just want to save money. And that's why you're removing the articulation. So anyway, yeah, cut the crap. Just as a size comparison before we end, here he is with the ultimate cap. Very similar body structure. He's a little bit smaller. Let me see if I can stand him up. Yeah, he's still about a hair smaller than this guy. Okay. Almost the same size. And Steve, Commander Rogers, Super Soldier, he's probably the tallest, obviously. So there you go, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this video review. If you did, please click thumbs up icon at the bottom. Follow me on Twitter for my toy purchases, Instagram for my toy sightings here in Manila. Check out all my video reviews on this channel, Chefatron. Forgot to mention this. This figure does come with the headpiece for the Mandroid, which I mentioned earlier when showing the back of the packaging. I'll talk more about this when we do review the Mandroid. It's not important right now. This is the Marvel Legends Infinite Series, Captain America Winter Soldier, Marvel Now, Captain America. Thanks for watching.